Welcome to the WMC Bonati Libraries Orientations and Webinars. Today we're celebrating the Database of the Month, Business Source Elite. What is Business Source Elite? Oh, it's an amazing database that does so many things when you're looking for things in economics, small business, starting your own business, industry reports, the whole thing. It says, per the publisher, this database provides full-text coverage of top business, management, and economic journals and periodicals. These valuable publications cover such topics as accounting, banking, finance, international business, marketing, sales, and yes, young scholars, more. It includes market line reports. If you do a search under company profiles, I am going to show you how to do that. You can search by the NAICS code. I don't know how you say it. That's how I say it. But it's really an awesome thing. Once you determine what a company or industry area's NAICS code is, you can search by that through all of these periodicals and journals on accounting, banking, finance, international business, marketing, sales, and more. And they forget small business, by the way. And SWOT reports, strengths, weak analysis, threats. Some of the most beautiful reports out there. And if you know you're using Business Source Elite is an EBSCO database, you could easily add in and build your own super powerful business-related database of your own. That's right, your own. You can easily add business regional newspapers, hospitality and tourism index, computer source professional development collection, and psychology and behavioral sciences. Always very important in terms of persuasion and understand how people react. From the library's webpage, go to Databases A to Z. You're going to be looking for B, but while I'm here, I want you to see Find Databases by Subject. We have a whole business section, and it has 24 different things that you can research for your projects and planning and all sorts of different things that are key to your success at the college and out there in the beautiful business world. I'm going to go to B for Business. I'm looking for Business Source Elite. Sometimes I say complete, but that's a product you may be using later in your college career. But here we'll be looking at Business Source Elite. As promised, you could do quite a few things. If you see this drop-down box, you can of course look for text, subject terms. You can look for the name of a business publication here and search inside of it. You can also use a NAICS code or the NAICS code descriptor. It also have a couple of things you can do here. And if you go to this link, you can actually search for them, the industry codes. I am just going to pop this one in here. It's associated sometimes with WebMD, which is an online health service. So if I put in the NAICS code and I'm going to select the field, you can always make changes here on the second screen. I am going to have all these different types of sources. I'm going to go over here to select full text because what you see should be what you can get in most cases, though we can order these. You can also select for peer-reviewed articles. You can also look at the different types of subjects. This has some subject terms you may not have thought about using. And further down, you can look at the different types of publications and journals. And here, the trade journals are very, very strong and very helpful. If you see something here, you'll be able to click right through. As long as you have the full text, what you see is what you get. You can harvest more keywords and subjects. Over here, you can look at the PDF full text. So you can be able to read it on your computer or your other devices. You need nothing special. And on this section, if you come over here, kind of mouse over, that's an email you can save and send it to yourself. Or you could cite it. Also, make sure you copy and correct these. I think EBSCO is still on APA 6th edition. So if you copy and correct, at least you'll be able to get started. You can see already that some issues with this. Ricky probably is not going to be in your APA reference, but you can copy and correct it. And General as last name, first and middle initials. You can also simply look up a SWOT analysis. You could add the type of company or a company name or a company type. Go into search And again, make sure you have your full text set, and you'll be able, what you see is what you can get to. This talks about the different types you could use. I'm going to throw in a NAICS code. We're not entirely sure this is going to work, but you see I set this to this. I'm just searching generally for this item. And I do have some that are specific to that code. And that's going to help me a lot. Again, a SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Now, if we're looking for this specific market line report, we type in market line as one word, put publication name, and do this search. I want to show you what it gives you for the different companies. I was doing a test piece on WebMD Health Corporation. When I go to this, of course, it's just going to give me the citation information, who did it, when, the numbers, all the types of things you would use for a citation. But over here, it will give you the PDF, and you'll get information about mergers, new product lines, and other things that affect this particular company. You can also harvest different things to find out about them, including mergers. You can do a search with the name of the company and the name of the company they bought. The key employees, you could do some research about the people who run the company, look at the top competitors, and this also gives you locations and subsidiaries. So it's a very, very useful report, and the way that you can find it is market line, one word, and search publication name. You can also do research on a particular corporation. You can select for full text. If you're looking for scholarly level materials, you can select for this. Again, make sure you understand it's looking for journals, not articles. You still need to know the parts of a scholarly articles. And it's giving you a few things, but this particular piece looks like it's really good. Are these heading for extinction? I bet that's full of, if you're looking at a SWOT analysis, strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. This is definitely a threat. And while we're doing the search, make sure you grab some subject terms, bring them back up here, and do some more work. If you see something you want to get out of your search, say market line, you've already read that report, you can use the Boolean operators. Not will get rid of it. We'll type in market line. And put not in. Again, guess I erased it. And this search will get rid of those and go to some other pieces, and you'll get to see some information about the company. You can look back to 1980, or you can do this and just look at the past few years. And again, you could look at the different types of sources. I mentioned early that you can also add in your own databases. So here I can add in Academic Search Premier, which may have some different publications than Business Source Elite. I will also look for regional Business Use. It's definitely going to have some different things. These are the little newspapers that are generally based around cities. And if I'm trying to look at how people do things or think about things, I might want to put in Psychology and Behavior Sciences. And Professional Development Collection is a quirky little collection that has some really interesting things in it. So I'm going to build my own database and continue with this research. And I started with Business Source Elite. Now I've added to it. And I'm going to go find out things that do not include market line. And you'll see I have many, many more opportunities to do some research before instead of just one database. I can come up here, choose database, create my own. And this is one of the many, many, many reasons that Business Source Elite is November's best database, or at least the database of the month. If you ever have any questions, always take the time to ask your librarian. My name is Rhonda Kitchens. I can be reached at rhondak@bigbend.edu, and we always love to hear from you. Have a fantastic day.